Hello and welcome to another beautiful day in Ark Survival Evolved. This here is Dustin from Purely Evolved Gaming, and today we are going to be starting a new series on my buddy Joe's server, which is a cluster between Ragnarok and the island. So, we're going to be giving you some tours of our bases today. He is actually not online right now, so I'm just going to jump over there eventually using the teleporter to show you his. But I will show you my base first, which is here on Herb Island. So, in case you don't know where Herb Island is, it is that little island in the lower right hand corner. So, okay, so you probably can't see because of my helmet, so I'm going to take that off right now just to make it more visually appealing. Oh yeah, and did you see that sick mustache that I've grown now too? Looks pretty cool. But anyways, so we'll start off here. This is my main workshop area right now. We have S Plus on here along with a few other mods. So I started actually building this part using just regular structures, but then I started replacing stuff with some S Plus models. And this is not final. Most of the stuff will be moved around. As you can see, it is not even near close to being finished. But let's take a look over here. So this little thing over here, this is going to be my aviary, or airport runway thing if you want to call it that. It's just going to be storing all of my flyers that I have. So I believe I have almost every flyer on the island map along with some from the other maps. I got my fire wyvern down there, and then my griffin's down there if you can't see it. So, and then in here, this is where I store all my water dinos. See, I got some basilos, got my megalodon with the tech saddle, ichthyes, mantas. I need to go get more though, just haven't had the time. But I enclosed this area so that nothing could get in. I was having problems with mantas and megalodons coming in here and killing all of my water tames, which was really starting to get irritating. And eventually I will probably extend it out so that the walls go out to that third island over there. But I did not have the resources at the time when I made this, so I just decided not to. And there's my Bronto. It's got the skeleton costume going on there. This was my Thyla breeding pen over here. I was trying to get some cool colors, and then for some reason they all got stuck in the wall, so I had to delete half of it here. So let me show you what my plans are for this main base here. So I'm planning to extend that workshop area out along here so that it goes across to the other side, kind of to where that Thyla breeding pen is over there. And that'll be an area to store some dinos. But over here in this little cove area, I used to have my Bronto over here too, but I took him out to go collect some berries and stuff the other day. But right now it's just got my Diplo and this Giga in there. But the base area is going to extend into here, and this is going to be full of vaults, which is going to store all my resources and materials and weapons and everything. So I'm really looking forward to building that because that is something that is much needed right now on my base. So I will go to the other side of the island to show you some of my other buildings that I have here. And just so you guys know, we have done the Gamma, Beta, and Alpha Ascension in the Tech Cave already, so we are basically complete with this map, and the plan is that after the island, starting probably next week, we're going to be moving to Scorched Earth, and then eventually to Aberration, and after that to the fourth and final DLC, which is Ark Extinction, but that is a long ways away from now. So I will be starting a new series for the Scorched Earth playthrough as well. So this building right here is my stable area, which is still a work in progress. I have a lot more to do. This half here is going to be Kairuku, I think that's how you say it, the penguins. It's going to be a breeding area for them so that I have access to a lot of organic polymer. I got some horses in here, or equus, we just call them horses. I went to Ragnarok since we have a cluster to the server, and I found 2 unicorns there, some pretty decent leveled ones too. So that was awesome. That's my buddy Joe's horse that he's storing here because he has too many dinos on his base right now. And then up here, this is my Ovis storage area. And this is my sheep herder. Just shears all the sheep when it is powered. As you can see, it is full of wool. So I got wool for days. But anyways, I have them up in the air because if I decide to breed them, the babies like to fall through the floor, and that way they'll just fall through and land on this main floor here. So I will head on to my next building. So if we can get out of here. Yeah, this Bronto decides to get out of my building. I don't know if any of you have noticed, but the Brontos do some really weird things with their legs. Look at that. It's like, it should not bend that way, I don't think. It's, oh god, jeez. Yeah, that's not normal. Oh boy. He's got a pretty neat color though on him. Maybe I'll have to look into taming that guy. See what level he is. 144. Oh, that's not bad. Our max dino cap for the levels on this server is 180 right now. It used to be 120. We turned it up because we felt that we could handle taming a lot higher level dinos. I do not need a lance blueprint or a ceiling blueprint. Anyways, okay, so this is my last building that I have on my island here. This is my greenhouse along with some other things included in it. So I'll give you guys an aerial view first. So as you can see, a lot of it has glass ceilings, glass walls, and all that stuff. There's a little wooded area there, which I'll show you in a second. So in this main part here, this is my main greenhouse area, which is not even close to being done. And we actually don't really use crops for anything on here anymore, which I will explain in a second further. But yeah, I need to put more crop plots down so that I have some more crops growing here. Then I just got storage box here, I think, for just your normal berry seeds, yeah. And some plant species seeds, it looks like. In here, I have my beehive. I do plan on getting some more beehives eventually, which when I do tame some more giant queen bees, I will make a video of that taming process. I'm not going in there right now because I don't have ghillie on, so I will probably die from them stinging me. Then here, this is my dung beetle cage. Just got 2. Don't really have a need for any more because I have enough fertilizer. As you can see, this one's full. And this one's full as well. And the plants have never run out of fertilizer yet, so that's pretty amazing for me. Okay, so in here, this is the Phiomia pen, which I will use to collect their poop for the dung beetles so that they can make fertilizer, but I haven't had to for a while, so they're just kind of chilling out over here. And I made some little pens here for them, just so that it's easier to collect the poop. And then this was supposed to be their saddle storage area, but I'm just leaving it on because why not? I mean, I'm not using them, so I have no reason to take off the saddles. Okay, so in here, these are just my seed storage boxes for all the crops. Okay, so I mentioned earlier that we don't really use the crops for anything on the server anymore. That is because we have this mod in here called the kibble table. And in the kibble table, you use just raw metal to craft things such as all the kibble here. You can get beer. Let's look in here. For some reason, you can craft rock root, which is weird because that's the only crop that you can craft. And then you can craft biotoxin, bug repellent, and then sweet veggie cakes. we don't ever craft biotoxin. We just go around with our basilos and kill some jellies, trying to get some of that. We mainly just use this for kibble though. So, and this is just my storage box for the Achatina paste. And this is my Achatina pen. Only got 2 right now. I do plan on getting some more because cementing paste is something that is very hard to come by, and I use a lot of it. So that probably should be something that we should do soon, is tame up some more Achatinas. Okay, so this area in here, this was intended to be a crop storage area. I was going to have a bunch of refrigerators in here to store all my crops, which I probably still will do, just not today. Got my beer barrel here. I'm going to put a few more across here. Generator. Yeah, all that jazz. So let's walk out of here. So then this is that wooded area that you saw. It's like a little front porch area here. And that is my island. So I got my tech transmitter over here. Pretty handy for going to the boss fights. That little thing down there, that is my Jerboa taming, or not taming pen, my Jerboa breeding pen. I was trying to get some mutations, and I did get a few, but not very many. So that was kind of disappointing. But I also was thinking about using some of the tech stuff to build a kind of a base. Maybe some kind of an outpost up further north, maybe by like Carno Island or something. But one of my main goals here is that once I change this wall here so that the water base extends to that 3rd island, I'm going to make a bridge using the S Plus stuff that goes from that island to the mainland over there, just because S Plus doesn't need foundation support, so that would work pretty easily. And I think that would look pretty cool, and it'd be easier to get some dinos here, though we mainly use the transmitter to move them here now. So, and that is my awesomely mutated Thyla that I got the other day. I like it. I don't care if you guys don't like it, I like it. But okay, so we're gonna go to my buddy Joe's base, and we're gonna check out what he has going on. Actually, I might bring, let's not bring the Thyla. We can fly, we got tech suits. Okay, so his base is right there, which is at about 60-30. So it's right on the edge of the swamp and the redwoods, so it's a pretty dangerous area. And here we are. Okay, and of course it has to be foggy right now. So yeah, I bred 2 of those Thylas. I left one here as a gift for him. So let's see what he has here. This is his war Quetzal. It's a little laggy here as well. This has saved us many a times, especially with Gigas. It is very effective at killing Gigas. He's got a lightning wyvern. He's got a griffin as well. Then his other flyers here. Some cages that I think he was breeding dimorphs in, and all of his boss battle trophies. I actually have some as well, but I just haven't put them up on my base yet. I haven't had the time really to build any of my base, so that's why it looks so crappy right now. It's got a tech trough. I don't have that, I just have regular ones. I should probably upgrade sometime. But okay, so his base is like a 2-level one here, so we're gonna take a look at the top level first. He's got a few vaults here, fridge, his fabricator, generator, more fridges, and here he's got his artifacts all displayed nicely and colorful. The survivor's trophy from when we did all the ascensions. This kibble table. Okay, this thing I had it at my base. I didn't explain this. This is an element crafting station. It's another mod that we have. And so here, I'll show you what it does. You're able to craft element here, and it takes black pearls, crystal, electronics, polymer, and then just any artifact that's out there. So I usually hit up that lower south cave on the island because that one is the easiest for me to get the artifact from, and it's pretty darn close. So it's just easier for us to craft up element. I think you get 10 element or 30 element each time you craft it up, and it's a lot easier than doing the boss battles because you get a lot more out of it. So that is his lower level, or no, the top level, yeah. Yeah, the upper level. I had to look there again. Okay, so let's just go through here. It's forge. Just like a little bridge that goes around his base. Yeah, we can run around the whole thing. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna close that door real quick. Okay, so then we'll go take a look at the lower level here. So he has large storage boxes everywhere. And here's some gerbos that I brought him. He has a lot of resources. So, little refining forge. And there he is sleeping. Nice. Some smithies, bookcases, preserving bins, all that jazz. Yeah. It's got a light. So then through here, got his grill, industrial forge, got another grill, the cooker, then the replicator. So he actually had the first replicator out of both of us because we pulled together our resources to make that. So let's kind of walk around here. He was breeding. It's got his mutators here, S plus mutators, because vanilla does not have that. His transmitter, I like this. It's in a pretty cool spot. So yeah, he's got a unicorn as well. It's level 102. And all of his dinos are over here. He's got some pretty cool Uteranus mutations going on here. Like, they're yellow. I think that looks pretty sweet. And then these Rexes. I love these Rexes. They got green on the top and like a cyan color on the bottom. I think that looks pretty sweet right there. Okay, so let's take a look in his greenhouse. Got a beehive there. Don't get too close. Again, he doesn't use his crops usually either because we use the kibble table. But we both have greenhouses, so makes sense, huh? Vault's pretty sure he's got fertilizer in there. Okay. Then I'll show you guys his awesome bridge that he made. Which, oh damn, I took the wrong spot. Hang on a second. So he made this bridge that goes, oh, and he's got a toilet. Nice. This bridge that goes all the way down from his base to the ground here. And there's a turtle on here. What the hell? Okay. Well, don't worry, Joe. I'll save your base from this turtle. Bye. Okay. So, yeah, his ramp here goes all the way down to the bottom. And look at all of those pillars. That is a ton of pillars. He spent a ton of time working on this base just to make it look how it is right now. And he is talking about even expanding his little flat area here for the birds out even further, because he is running out of room. So might be a lot easier with S Plus now. We used to not have it, so that would be nice to have. There's just water pipes going up there. This is his boat that he used to have. He told me that when he first started, he took this thing all the way up the river here through the swamp and ended up here. He said he was on this boat because he used to be afraid of the land, and the sea seemed a lot safer before we had the lead sickness and all that stuff. So it's called the Skipper. So he's just got some storage boxes, a bed, about it. It's nice little thing here. Let's close that. I don't know if that's supposed to be open or not. Okay, so we'll climb on up. It's a torch. Yeah, so that is his base here. He's got some other stuff here, which I will show you in a second as we are rising up. There's a tappy jar over there. We got enough tappy jars, we don't need anymore. Okay. So this used to be full of dimorphs. I don't think there's any in here now because all of ours died in the tech cave. So that was pretty sad, but they did pretty good for a while. We mainly just use this now for various purposes. I've dropped some saber-tooths in there and stuff to tame up because got them from the redwood area there. So We use his base kind of as a experimental area for all the tech stuff when we first got it. So like he's got tech turrets here, which are pretty badass, if I may say. Okay, so I think that over there, he used to store his Rexes there. I don't know if there's actually any Rexes still in there, but we'll take a look. And we're probably stuck in the door. Okay, that's nice. And okay, I don't know what this is. We'll take a look. Okay, it's just a little workshop area. Okay, that's neat. Oh, here, I'll show you this place. So there used to be other people that played on the server as well, but now it's just kind of me and my buddy Joe. So these people that used to play on here, these are some of their old bases. It's never been deleted. So this is probably the coolest little building I've seen. It's like a modern house, I guess. It looks pretty awesome. See, he's got like a water tap here. Drink up. His fireplace here looks pretty awesome. But yeah, I like this thing. It looks pretty cool. Okay, so we'll go up again. Know if there was anything else over here. That's just like a little lookout post there. And go to Joe's other area here, where he stores all of his tames that he's made that he just doesn't want to store. And I believe it's this way. I haven't gone here too often. Try to avoid that raptor there. So let's just fly around a bit. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, so here's his unwanted dino pen, as he calls it. And he's just got some dinos here. It's got like some mutated ones. That is a pretty awesome looking turtle. Dang. I'm digging that. It looks pretty cool. But yeah, he's just got some various dinos here. So yeah, that looks pretty fun. Good tech generator there. He used to have a brewery here. It's supposed to be like a place to just chill out, and he said he used to have S Plus on here, and then they updated it, and all the stuff that he used to build that just disappeared. So that's kind of when he got rid of S Plus, because he got kind of upset with it, I guess. But now we have it back. But he just never really went to go repair it and make it look good again, but he's planning to again. So we can look forward to that. Place to get drunk on the island map. So yeah, I do not know where it's at. It's over here somewhere. I found it once on accident. But okay, let's go back to his main base so we can teleport back to mine. I don't know if you ever noticed if you were flying with the tech suit, but like the obelisks, their little diamond-shaped thing looks pretty messed up when you're flying. I like it though. Okay. So we also have like some stuff in the volcano. It's not really a base though, it's just like a workshop area. If we want to collect metal or something, we have a forge up there. Melt it down before we leave. And here we are. Teleport back. So yeah, the other guys that used to play here, we've had some people that have played here for months or years, and then they just quit. Then we've had some people that join and just decide to play for a couple days and then just leave. So we've had a guy that made a base on Carno Island for about 3 days, then he left. Then we've had a guy that made a base kind of here on the easy spawn point in the south there. He made a little base, tamed up some dimorphs, then quit. So yeah, it's been pretty interesting. Most of the other guys though that played for longer, they've built kind of by Joe's base here, as I showed you some of those buildings. But yeah, we have teleporters in 2 other locations too besides our bases. We have one here, it's called Penguin, and it's just on that one iceberg where all the penguins are. Go there, collect some organic polymer, teleport back. And then we have one on Obsidian Mountain, or I call it Polymer Mountain, and we got an Anki there, and now we don't have a forge. We got a transmitter and a teleporter, then and a generator. So yeah, it's pretty nice. Okay, that's always glitchy. Nice. So yeah, that is our bases. I hope that you like them because we are going to be building them on some more. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting some storage space for my dinos because this is a mess. I have dinos everywhere. Literally everywhere. And I need some walls because Brontos keep falling on my base. It's really ticking me off. Okay, so I think we're probably going to call it good then for this video. I will see you guys in the next episode, which may or may not come out today, depending on how much time I have. I think we might do a cave walkthrough. I'm probably going to do the lower south cave because I need to craft up some element, and that would be the easiest one to get the artifact from. So I also need to craft up some electronics, so I might do that before the next video. Alright, so I will see you guys in the next video, and have a wonderful time between then and now.